Hey guys, I'm doing a speed paint and actually voicing over it. Oh my god, I'm actually freaking out. Like, I'm so nervous. I don't know why. I also kind of have to be quick, even though the video is so fucking long, because I can't record this when my mom's home. It's so embarrassing. Like, I really don't want it to be fucking hearing me talking to myself. Like, that's really not what I'm trying to be like. So she's at the mall right now, and she left maybe like 3 hours ago, because I was stalling this whole time because I was so nervous, and I haven't talked about the painting at all. Sorry. Okay, so this painting, it's a study. Obviously there's all studies, and I just want to preface that I did not use the color picking tool at all. So if the colors are off, I know I was trying to eye the colors, because I feel like that makes it better. I don't know, like, you'll learn faster. Like, I'll learn how to eye colors. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, this photo I actually took myself. That's right, I actually did leave the house, and I took the photo and I actually edited it, because the original photo was super dull. Like, it was like that boring. You know how the sky when it's overcast? Yeah, it was not sunset like this. Like, it had a faint sunset, but I fucking bumped that saturation up and it looked like pretty okay. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna paint it. And now that I'm looking back, like, it's really not that good of a photo, eh? Like, I don't know why. I spent so long too. Because this was the first study that I did, because recently I've been super hyper focused on wanting to get good at painting, and it's kind of dying out now. I don't know, I'll still finish all the paintings. There's a few unfinished ones in this video, by the way, but I'll still probably finish maybe 2 more, but I'm just, like, so over it. I just want to go back to drawing, like, stupid fucking headshots, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done enough studying. I'm drawing the leaves. It looks fucking horrible. Okay, guys, I opened the Tumblr app this morning, and I was looking, and the fucking first image was, like, this beautiful fucking paint study, and I was, like, looking at it going, wow, because I had just finished doing, you'll see it pop up in the next one, but I just finished doing this other painting study, and I was like, oh my god, like, I was, like, actually proud of it. I was like, oh my god, this is, like, cute. And then I fucking opened Tumblr, and, like, the entire world is better than me, and I was like, yep, and this is why I need to do 1,000 more studies. Like, I know there's, like, a few videos that tell you that, you shouldn't, I don't know, like, it's kind of bad to compare yourself, and it is, like, it's ruining my mental health, but, like, also, it's, like, the only reason I do so much art. Like, it's just this, like, constant fear. I'm going off on a tangent, but you get it, you understand, you're watching this video, of course, you're an artist. It's, like, this, it's kind of, like, masochistic also, in a way. Like, I'm like, yes, I am the worst. I need to get better. Like, it just makes me feel better. I don't know. Oh, great. I'm moving on. The new painting's already started. I haven't said shit. Well, the last one, I took the photo. I over-rendered the water. You'll see at the end when I, like, where you do the speed paint thing, where you show all the like, finished high-res image. I'll show you a better one when I do that part. But yeah, here I am. Okay. I just want to say that this was the painting I was talking about when I said that I was, like, fucking thinking I was, like, literally a Monet. Like, I'm telling you, this painting, it looks like shit right now, but I was just laying down the colors and the values and stuff, and normally I don't do this properly. I just, like, get too excited when I'm painting and just want to start blending, even though I haven't got all the values down. So this time, oh god, here I am. I forgot I did this. Oh god, I'm trying to do the sand. You see in the reference photo, like, there's, like, all the squiggly lines, like the sand gravings, whatever. My English is my first language, guys. I was trying to do those, and I you can see I just gave up. I was like, this is not, I honestly thought about not even including them. But yeah, I told you I actually did this properly. Oh, here I am. I'm going to test out some brushes, you'll see. Because I was like, I want to make it, like, sort of textured. I never ended up doing that, eh? It's too hard. I don't know. I only know how to use a round brush and an airbrush. I do it later on in the other speed paints. And the one I did today, I actually didn't, it's not in this video because I'm just too fucking lazy to edit it back in, and I don't want to export. Like, my camera roll is already so full of this like 30-minute long video, so I'm not gonna export it. I know maybe I'll post it again, like probably no one cares though, because like who wants, like, you've already seen, it's kind of boring watching landscapes anyway, like in my opinion. I would rather be watching someone drawing like anime girls. So, but you know, whatever, I'm posting this. And okay, this is when I think when I did, you see those little dots in like the background, that was when I was like, because you can't see in the speed paint because Procreate fucking sucks, but I was like zooming in and doing like these little dots, and my fucking god, when I zoomed out, I was like, holy fuck, like I could see it in my head, like I could see the finished image, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so good. And that is why I ended up actually finishing it, because when I can see that my drawing's going well, like I'm like, no, I'm going to spend 7 hours on this. And I actually only spent, I don't know how long. My canvas, I actually had no idea, but in Procreate, you can see how long you spent on the drawing. Like, I always just assumed, oh, my fucking phone, don't worry, I don't actually have any millions of followers or friends. It's just Twitch telling me, I don't know, someone's live, I don't know. But yeah, Procreate tells you how long, like in your canvas metadata, and I had no idea. I just went off the speed paint, which was like, it only counts every stroke, kind of. So for this one, just if you wanted to know, all of these 7 paintings actually only took me 20 minutes, according to Procreate, which is an absolute fucking lie. But just the amount of time that I've had the canvas open, not the amount of time I've been drawing, it was actually, and I was like kind of disappointed too, because in my head, like I think that I'm pretty fast at drawing, and yet I'm not. It took me, for all of these, I don't even know how many, and they're not even finished, like most of them aren't finished. It took me like 21 hours, I think. But honestly, if I'm just gonna like minus an hour for just like, because I watch YouTube and split screen whenever I paint, so, oh, for fuck's sake, Jesus. Yeah, I'm like really super pro and organized, guys. As I was saying, I minus because, like that, because I watch YouTube and split screen, right? So sometimes I'll just stop drawing to like watch a video, but I won't completely close the app. Like, so I'm deducting like an hour from that to make myself feel better. So actually, guys, these 6, I can't even remember how many, these paintings actually only took me 19 hours total, and I can deal with that. Like, that's only, in my head I was thinking these only took like an hour and a half or 2 hours each. And by the way, I fucking hate this one that I'm doing right now. I honestly would edit it out, but I'm fucking lazy, because I've been staring at this video for so long. It's been like 3 days. But it's been like, I've been staring at it so much, I'm just sick of it. Like, I don't want to edit it anymore. I haven't even edited it that much, actually. Normally I go full ape. If you haven't seen, of course nobody's seen my other videos, there's like 2 views. But my other fucking videos, I don't know why, I just edit them so much. Like, I think it's paranoia, But whatever, yeah, this one fucking sucks. And if you want to know why, this is my theory. Okay, stay with me. I think when I hate myself, my art, like, is better. Because after that desert drawing, like, you saw that desert painting, I literally was like, oh my god, like, I could see all of these, because I had a bunch of reference images, and I could see them all in my head, finished. And I was like, holy fuck, these are going to turn out so good. And then I started on the monkey one, and I was just being too careless, and then it turned out shit, and then I abandoned it for this wolf one that I'm drawing right now. And see, I was feeling like shit. I was just like, oh, these are going to turn out shit, I just better fucking just do it, hurry up, I'll just pump all these out, get all the bases down, and I'll render them on another day when I'm actually good at drawing. And I just did this super quickly. I wasn't really trying. I remember this one, it took only maybe 30 minutes, I think, like, because I was just going so fast. I was like, this is gonna turn out shit, just move on. And it ended up turning out sick. Like, I honestly think the finished one isn't on here. Again, I might post it later. You can just look at my Instagram, really. But the finished one of this, like, turned out so good. And even this base, like I was going to leave it just like that because I thought that was good enough, but I actually was going to do that with all of these. I wasn't going to render any of them till I did that desert one. I was going to leave them just like super blocky like this. And okay, after I'd done that super quick wolf one, again, this is a pattern. Every time I do a good drawing and feel good about myself, the next drawing is fucking shit. And then when I feel like shit, the drawing after me feeling like shit is like really good. It's just like this endless cycle of being terrible, but like low-key not. Oh god, my phone, it's just telling me I didn't walk enough today. As if I don't know that. Don't know if you knew that, guys, but I'm actually super active. My record for this week is I did 27 steps today. So I have a extremely exciting life. Don't know if you knew that. But yeah, this drawing, I was like having the time of my life just because I was just shitting out all the colors. I wasn't even looking. Like, some of these are so inaccurate, but I was just like, nah, it's gonna turn out great. It's gonna turn out great. Like the wolf one. It didn't. I haven't finished it, but like I can just tell it's not gonna turn out good. And I remember when I was doing that rock, I know we've gone way past that because I just keep going off on tangents, but when I was doing that rock, I realized midway that I was never going to finish any of these because I was just being too messy about it. And it was right when I was doing this goat, like I was like, no, I need to slow down and really render out all these shapes and get them perfect, you know, actually finish these paintings, because I never finished anything. Like the three or four paintings I've finished in the past 2 days is like the most art I've ever done in my entire life. Finished art I've ever done in my entire life. And this is when you can see me. It doesn't show you in Procreate, but I was so zoomed in. I was like in on that goat face, fucking getting out all the details. And the worst part is, like, I do all that detail and then I just paint over it and it's just gone. But, you know, whatever. You see, like, I'm really focusing on, like, trying to get it actually accurate. And then there's, like, the background, which is an absolute blur. Which, oh my god, that was so annoying to paint, by the way. Like, just because I'd, like, just done it so messy. Like, going back, you'll see me later, but it was just such a pain. Like, it's really sped up, but honestly, I honestly wanted to quit halfway through. I was just like, this is so boring. I even put grid lines down. And I never do that. I never plan anything. That was so boring. Like, oh. Because I know, like, oh god, this plant. By the way, this plant, I know it sucks. You don't actually have to tell me. Like, it doesn't, look at the reference. It looks nothing alike. Why am I like this? I don't know how to do plants. I think my next study, I really need to do plants, because I think I'm, like, okay at sort of soft stuff, like that desert, whatever, but mountains, rocks, that plant, no, can't do it. And, yeah, I'm doing this deer, and I was super, like, trying to get every little detail in there. Like, I was like, no, you need to finish it. Stop blocking out all the colors. Look, I even zoomed in and shit. Again, you can't tell because Procreate records the whole screen, and personally, I don't like that. Like, it's shit. I can't see, like, you can't even see what layers I'm using, or just kind of a good thing, because I had this habit of making, like, 10 million layers. Like, I know a lot of the comments on people's, like, digital art painting stuff is like, wow, you're so brave. Like, oh my gosh, only using one layer. Like, that ain't me. It may look like it in the shitty ass speed paint because Procreate fucking sucks ass. But no, every, like, maybe 20 strokes, I would just make a new layer because I'd be, like, paranoid I was going to lose it. So, yeah, here I am. This is the bane of my existence. Because the worst thing is, it's because, like, I feel like I'm not learning, you know? Like, I already know I can do this part. Like, it really is just a matter of time. Like, it really is just, like, the fucking legwork. I feel like that's every render. But the thing is with rendering is, like, I can change all the brushes and do all the textures and stuff. Like, I don't know. This was just so, like, boring to me. Sorry, I just got a nice comment here. Thank you so much. But yeah, these are just so boring, and it's not even, it's just so boring. It's boring to watch. Like, you just know where all the colors are gonna go. The only cool part is the deer, but I can't. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, if you're complaining about Procreate speed paints, just screen record. That actually freaks me out. This is probably really common. I'm pretty sure it's common. Like, the pressure of it recording me. And you're like, because this records me regardless of if I want it to or not. Like, it just does in the background. Like, I'm not trying. And, oh my god, recording stuff, like screen recording, just freaks me out. Because I'm like, oh my gosh, it needs to be good. Oh my god. I don't know, I just feel really pressured. It sounds so stupid. My screen recording is pressuring me. Yeah, me when my IQ is like really high, guys, 300 plus. I don't know, it freaks me out. It pressures me. I feel like I have to do good art. So that's why I can't screen record. I'm gonna force myself to. Like, I need to force myself to. Like, I was nervous about doing the voiceover, just because, like, I don't know. I think I've really low, super short attention span. So, and I go off on tangents really easily, and I'll go on and on and on. Like, I didn't even talk about how I'm drawing the mountain. Like, I'm supposed to be talking about my paintings, and I'm going on about how I don't have an attention span. But yeah, I was super nervous about doing this recording just because my voice sucks. Like, I have a lisp. I slur all my words because I talk really fast. I don't know, I used to stutter when I was little, so maybe that's why. Like, this is like since I'm finally stopped stuttering. It wasn't when I was little, it was like maybe 8 or 7. I completely forgot that, by the way. I like blocked it out of my memory. But yeah, I used to stutter. That's so wild to me. Like, I don't know, I think I'm overcompensating still. Like, that's why I talk really fast. I don't know. But yeah, this one actually turned out really good too. Like, when I started this part, I was like, oh no, it looks great. Like, it looks fine. This one's going to turn out good too. But when I started painting, it's like way back, maybe in like 5 minutes, you'll see me when I start painting, I thought it was fucking like hideous. I was like, this is so shit. Like, I'm just going to leave it. I was tempted to just post it as like the base, which is what I'm doing right now. But, oh my god, in my head it sucked. And then I went to bed and I woke up the next day. And I only slept for an hour because I had drunk like heaps of coffee because I really wanted to finish these paintings. Like, and I don't drink coffee. But I was like, no, I really need to stay awake to do this. And I watched like fucking like 12 documentaries, like all the David Attenborough, that's where all the screenshots is coming from, all the David Attenborough documentaries about animals, and because they're just so cool. Like, especially this one that I was watching, it's The Hunt. You've probably seen it, I don't know, maybe, if you like animals. The fucking music is so sick. Like, the soundtrack, if I ever do a fanime or like some kind of, I don't know, video, I'm so like using that fucking music as my OST. Like, I don't care. I know they do it in like before they when they're like in the beginning stages of making the movie, they like put other music over that they haven't composed for the film over as like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like, oh, I don't know what it's called. I forget the word, but it's like kind of like stock music, and that's what the sound is meant to be like. And then they like compose a piece, but I can't actually, really don't know how to compose music, so I'm just gonna steal that fucking music for my epic shit. My epic fucking anime opening, hair blowing in the wind, fucking shiny ass anime eye opening. I don't care. Like, fuck off. Let me use my Planet Earth music over my anime opening. Bye. Okay, yeah, I think it was around here. Am I rendering yet? I can't even tell. See, these speed paints suck. You should see my other ones. Oh my god, if you check my other videos, I like manually edited in like the zooms and stuff because I just hated it. So it took me so long. Like, there's like 100 million transitions in them because I was like manually recreating. My god, my mind. Like, I really, god, you know how speed paints are meant to be the low effort, sort of, because in my mind that's what it is. Like, you're just recording your screen and then you're self-drawing and you're posting that. Like, you shouldn't You should only be making a few cuts, like cutting out, I don't know, you swapping tabs, or maybe you don't even cut that out, who cares? Just the end where you're like turning OBS off or whatever, and then the beginning where you're like opening your drawing software. But me, I'm like, no, let's edit, like, I'm literally editing movies, basically, like, shitty movies, yeah, but movies nonetheless. Like, I did like 1,000,000 transitions. You should see them. Go watch it. You'll see what I mean. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Like, it's boring. But just look at the transitions. I'm telling you. And the worst part is my app. It's Cut Pro, and it's good, but like not really. Not for what I'm trying to do. Because Cut Pro's like, I think it's made for like, like people who make. Sorry if I'm calling anyone out, but people who make like supernatural edits, you know what I'm talking about, like you see it on your Instagram, it's like fucking Maddie Ziegler, and it's like this like super popular pop trap music in the back, and it's like zoom ins and shit, and like you know what I'm talking about, but that's what it's made for, I swear to God, because I had to manually create a pan. Like, could you imagine a video editing app that doesn't have a pan transition? Like, I had to make one every time. And if you make animatics, or if you've tried, or if you've even just edited a video, like, the pan is just part of an animatic. Like, it's just a common thing. Especially for an animatic. Like, you probably wouldn't pan in a supernatural edit, but in a fucking animatic, a pan is like, it happens probably once or twice every animatic, and for me to have to manually edit that, I just stopped doing them. Like, I was like, no, I'll just draw the whole room, because like, this is just pissing me off. It's so bad. My old animatics suck, by the way. Like, wow, I really just blame the supply. Like, I really did that. Me, the most talented in the world, there's me like screaming on camera, it was my bloody editing software. That's the only reason my fucking videos suck. It's not like I've never edited in my life. It is though. You don't understand this. You download it costs money, but like, there's a free version. If you use that shit, like, it's good, but it's not. It's just it just pisses me off. Like, why is there no pan? Oh my God, and then it started glitching out the other day. I'm going off, but, whatever. It started glitching out the other day when I was making, it was the other speed paint. The speed paint I posted before this. It was the chibi one. And, oh my God, I think I wrote it in the description, but if you watch it, the last, like, again, the thing at the end where you, like, show off the picture, the last pan of the finished image is literally me. You can't tell in the video. Well, you can, because the frame rate's like 5 fucking, like, the whole video, it's like 60 frames per second, and then there's just this one part where it's like kind of choppily going up. And if you want to know why, it's because I had to screen record myself manually, like, moving the image up, and then cropped that video of me manually moving them. It was so bad because it just glitched out, because again, I had like 6,000 transitions on this video, and it just wouldn't register. Like, I'd put the transition of like a pan upward, and it just wouldn't work. Like, when I exported the video, it didn't work, so I had to fucking replace it with another clip of me manually just whatever. I already complained about it. If you go read that description, it's literally just a huge paragraph about me complaining about this. Like, I'm still mad about it. I completely talked over that. I don't even know what I drew. I was like so into that rant about my fucking $2 app. But okay, this one. I did not finish this one, so don't get your hopes up. It's not even finished now. And it's like 3 days after I did this base, but also I was getting really lazy, you can probably tell, but all the colours is really off. I just wasn't trying. I was like tired. I was like, I hadn't slept, I was not feeling it. I wanted to go to bed, but I like was forcing myself to do it. I don't know. in my head I wasn't tired, but like I was hearing things. Like I was in this room, I tried to record this before, I was in my bedroom, like I was like turning a fan on and shit so my mum wouldn't hear, and I was like closing her door while she was asleep and like playing really loud music and then running into the other room to see if she could hear it, and she couldn't hear anything, but my paranoid brain, I was like on the floor like trying to record. It was so funny. I was like hearing shit. I hadn't slept in like 2 days and I was like literally hearing shit. Like I was getting freaked out being in the room. So that ended. That's why this is late, and I could have posted this like 2 days ago, but I didn't. But okay, back to the drawing. Enough about my paranoia about being heard talking to myself, which I do, by the way. I actually do talk to myself. It's actually, I don't know, I feel like there's something wrong with me. Like I genuinely will just talk. I don't want to say like this, but I kind of do. Like I really just, that's why if you're probably like, oh, it's your first speed paint, why are you like not that nervous posting even though you said you were? Like, it's because I do this every day. Like I'm rehearsing every day. Like I really just have full on conversations. I sound like a fucking crazy person. Yeah, actually, no, just forget that, talking about the normal speed paint, going back to normal speed paint. Okay, this one, even though it's at the end of the video, I just want you to know that this was the second painting study that I did. So this was straight after that the pond and the, like sunset sort of one. So that's why it's not very good. I'm actually rendering it right now. You can go see on my Instagram if you want. Like I actually mean it. Oh, actually no. You should check my Tumblr because the quality on Instagram is so shit. I don't know why it's like my primary uploading site. Like it butchers everything I post, but whatever. You can go look at my Tumblr, my Instagram, preferably Instagram because I post like all the time there, but Tumblr if you want to see this like kind of rendered, well, just the head rendered in good quality. But anyway, this was the second one that I did, and so that's why it's like not as good as like the desert or the mountain or whatever. And I remember, you see that branch that I did, you probably can't even tell that's a branch, but on the left at the bottom, that branch, I was so proud of that branch. I know it looks nothing like the reference. Like if you look at that reference, you probably didn't even see there was a branch there, but oh my fucking god, I like thought that was the best branch. It's like not even that good. It's like just like lines, but let me live. Like I fucking thought that branch was good. Okay, here I am doing the face. Okay, I'm painting the face now, and yeah, it's, it's just this was supposed to be, because this was before I had decided that I was going to actually render these all like with a brush, like a painting brush, and so that's why it's super, like, it's kind of detailed but not really. And did you see that green filter that I overlaid on the top? That is my favorite fucking filter. I'm like, we're moving in. I can already see the end is approaching. But anyway, in conclusion, that's my 7 paintings that I didn't talk about at all. And I'll record another video when my mum's out. I actually don't even know if she's home. When my mum's out again, I'll record more voices of me screaming about how the art supplies were ruining my fucking paintings. I'll scream about that later. And this is my first voiceover, so, and the mic shit, by the way. I'm just recording it on my iPad, so if it's like, how when people have shit mics, if it's just like, all those horrible popping sounds and shit, like, I'm sorry. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Yeah, I didn't draw anything for this end screen. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Like, I'm slept. I'm speaking as if you're all forcing me, and I'm doing it to myself. Like, I could have just waited a day and drawn a picture, but I'm tired, so you just get to scribble as an end screen. I mean, I'm going off on a tangent, like, the video's over. It's already 30 minutes long, and here I am making it like fucking 6 hours long because I can't stop talking. Okay, bye. Love you, subscribe, all that shit. I'll post more screen paints later. You don't have to, oh my god, screen paints. I'll post more speed paints later. You don't have to subscribe yet, because when I click on a channel and they don't